it's Sarah from Just My Typewriter, and I'm back with another thrift trip. This time, I went to the largest antique mall in America, which is really exciting, and I wanted to show you a little bit of that journey because I was so thrilled to be able to go on this road trip. One of my favorite YouTubers actually has a booth in this antique mall, which is why I wanted to go, and I had a really interesting time going through all of the aisles and booths in this massive antique mall. So let's check out the adventure. So my trip to America's largest antique mall actually started with a side stop in West Virginia, where I got to witness a place called Biscuit World and naturally visit a few antique stores. Luckily, I have a driver for this one, Patrick, who I've gone antiquing with before.
Now she wants me to go straight.
Phyllis!
A mile, turn right onto Ladd Road.
Phyllis, we have to go to Dunkin'. It's important. We got our morning fuel and headed to Verona, Virginia, home of the Factory Antique Mall. Hey guys, so today we are at the Factory Antique Mall, which is the largest antique mall in America, supposedly. So wish me luck finding something or finding nothing. That would actually be better. Let's go. Here's where I fangirled slightly. I will fangirl a little bit more later. Just wait. So we started in the front section of this store, which of course had coin cabinets. This is what Patrick likes to look for, so I was hoping it would help ease him into the 2-hour undertaking that the rest of this mall became. And here is a vintage toaster. Yeah, that's a toaster. I see lots of vintage toasters.
Please pull out.
Yeah, and then you toast the toast in there. No, don't mind me. I'm just filming like a crazy person. Like you could get little monkey earrings. What? There's an antique organ.
Please play.
That's what I heard it said. That's a big rock. Wow, look how far down that goes.
It's like one of those pictures videos that are never-ending hallways.
Yeah. There's a bunch of glassware. These are all like vases and stuff.
Might find something for your mom here.
I might. Here's our first Cubist spot of the day. That card looks familiar to you? I wonder why. Oh, because it's exactly like your card. And our first typewriters. A tower citation for $55. It's a Smith Corona style though. This one. Electric. Interesting. Chronomatic. These ones have weird cartridges on them. So that's the ribbon cartridge. So you'd have to get a full cartridge for that, which is interesting. That one is an Olympia typewriter. I want to see it.
Face out temper. No, you can edit.
That's fine. I don't want to break anything. My guess is SM9. Yeah. So I had a wide carriage one and I sold it, or traded it. Very pretty. Here are some Colony Glass Cream and Sugar. Oh look, it's for Lucas. A second one.
Like that sandwich.
With the alligator on it. Look at, he's eating it. You could have a fish tank full of antlers. Like, this is just such a cool looking cabinet, you know? Like, put that in your kitchen. It's cool looking. Or maybe I'm weird.
It's like a toolbox.
Yeah. But like, put your fancy knives in it and stuff in your kitchen. There's another alligator. Yeah. Oh, it's a shell. Some turtle is out there naked.
Or died.
No. He's just missing his clothes. He's alive and well. You know, vintage Nerf guns. Like any antique mall, this store is organized by vendors, and many vendors specialize in different areas. Glassware, taxidermy, Tupperware. These booths in the Factory Antique Mall are actually organized in rows, and they've given each of these rows street names so you can find a way to navigate around this massive building. In total, this mall has roughly 135,000 square feet of retail space.
The same thing, go aisle by aisle.
Okay.
Back towards where we started.
Mm-hmm.
Brass spoon.
You know what you need? A Pomeranian plate. You could get an entire set of Pomeranian plates.
I think I need all of them.
I think so too. I think we need like a feature wall of Pomeranians. Insert my next fangirl moment. The reason I wanted to come to this specific antique mall is because of a YouTuber I watch and love called Amanda's Mercantile, who has a booth here. I didn't know where it was, but then I literally stumbled into it. I am in Amanda Mercantile's booth. There's the elk. This is crazy.
It's huge. Oh, he's not for sale.
Thank you.
He is so bad.
This is so cool. Like, I've watched her make all these labels, you know? And I've watched her pick up these purses on her thrifting trips, and she used to have a couch right here, but she just sold it. And she had a wall of pictures here last week. That's cool. Sorry, I'm fangirling a little bit.
It's okay.
Ah, it's so cool. Those are like expensive fancy jeans.
They are Wrangler.
Yeah. These are maybe like tea resters. Yeah, violent ceramic violin dishes. Those are cute.
They look like incense burning things.
I was thinking you put your tea bag on them, but it doesn't say what they're for. And I completely fall into parasocial interaction too, because I watch her on YouTube and then I wanted to come here. A selfie later, I was ready to keep going. We found a bit more cubist as well. Not exactly the Hermes I was hoping for. And a goat. And an alligator, apparently. Which one? What is it?
It's like a deer.
Okay.
But the back of it, like I've never seen.
Oh, it's like a face.
Yeah, it's a carved wood. There's an eagle here, with a face here.
That's interesting.
I've never seen a mount like that.
It's probably because you have to put it on like a stand.
Doesn't matter.
These are all vintage mouse traps. And if you can believe it, I didn't buy anything. I know, we're all shocked. I did notice, however, there was another antique store in town. Good news is I didn't buy anything at that place, but unfortunately, we found another antique store.
Expensive?
Yeah, collect something less expensive.
These are all nothing spectacular. Like these are considered V dimes. So on the back side, it's got a big V. I've already got a bunch of those, plus the Liberty Head or the Indian Head pennies.
Yeah.
All of mine are in much better condition than these.
That'd be good for like an entry-level collector, maybe. Look, there's Barney. This building looks bigger on the inside than it does outside,
Yeah, absolutely.
which is the opposite of the other place. Look at this. This is like a big, like, wide picture. This one's Fostoria.
Yeah.
It's just like it's much wider than the other. The other ones are taller. Might find an antique store without any typewriters. How did I walk right past that?
$1,250.
Yeah. I think that's the rug, Patrick.
It is.
This doesn't even have the case. Where's the case for it? I have this one, but like, there's no case.
Look, it comes up like that.
You're so smart. Wow.
That one's stuck.
Yeah. But these would have a case with it. So, I wouldn't buy it without the case.
Yeah.
Even look at that, yeah. Just because they're hard to find replacements for. Another thing I do not need.
You can't really sell that one, right?
No one will buy it. It's $50. You trying to play that jug?
I don't know, what was it?
Ew, yeah. There's an adding machine up there.
Two of them.
Yeah. That's the same one they had in the other store. That, where am I pointing? The Hermes one.
The gray one?
Yeah. Had a different case in the other store. There's one on the ground too. That's a Burroughs.
There's another one too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah. I spotted this beautiful green Underwood on the way out, but it was above my price range, so I did decide to pass on it, and we ended up grabbing some more coffee from across the street. We intended on driving to Maryland, but on the side of the highway we saw a sign for another antique store called Rocky's. And I guess when in Virginia, you go antiquing.
Proceed to the route.
Yeah, it's small, huh?
Oh, I didn't see how there's a jeweler's in it. It's not all. Gold, silver, and antiques.
Perfect!
Oh no.
This is, oh my god!
No! I like their door with the stained glass on it.
I like the stained glass with the door on it.
With the stained glass with the door on it. And of course, this stop had lots of silver.
That must be.
I closed down my Etsy shop for a little bit
Yeah.
just to like work on my clothing.
That can't be.
And not that it was doing super great, but
That's got to be a replica,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Because it doesn't say replica. Copy.
Yeah.
That will explain it.
One of the largest selections of antiques in the Shenandoah Valley.
This way?
Yeah. One of. That's a claim you're allowed to make. This might be where I find my antique nail polish bottles. You know, all these little curio cabinets of stuff. You have no fear just touching stuff. There you go. It's Colony. The rest of this is depression glass though, and that's not. Such an antique. No, it couldn't. An antique is 100 years old. That's not 100 years old. Creepy hallway, check. I did stumble upon a KMM, but once again, it was just above my price range, and I definitely didn't want to carry it out of there. So that was my trip to America's largest antique mall. Can you believe it? I didn't buy a single thing. The highlight for me was getting to visit Amanda's booth because I watch her on that space on YouTube every week, but it was really fun to check out the new vintage market. And it's a good way to remember that it's not always about what you find or buy, but the experience you had along the way. I want to thank you all so much for watching today and for joining me on this thrift trip. Tell me about some other locations that might be really cool to go check out and look for typewriters. I didn't buy anything on this trip, which is rare for me, so I'm looking for my next machine. Let me know in the comments down below. If you're interested in other typewriter content, I've got more videos on this YouTube channel, and I also have an Instagram at just.my.typewriter. I want to thank you all so much for watching today and remind you, you're just my typewriter.